Hi, hello. In this video, I will talk about the universes in the Quran and how God didn't only create one universe, and maybe God's knowledge, God can create a lot of universes, galaxies, and God has power to that. And we search the word universes in the Quran, and we see thus He completed the 7 universes in 2 days and set up the laws for every universe. And we adorned the lowest universe with lamps, and placed guards around it. Such is the design of the Almighty, the Omniscient. So we say that 2 days is sort of like about the ratio, and we don't know how that 2 days should be understood, but it shows that, and the universe is created in a period of time. And it says set up the laws for every universe, and we adorned the lowest universe with lamps and placed guards around it. Such is the design of the Almighty and the Omniscient. So we see that also there are other universes, and God created 7 universes and the same number of earths, the common flow among them. This is to let you know that God is omnipotent and that God is fully aware of all things. And He created 7 universes in layers. You do not see any imperfection in the creation by the most gracious. Keep looking. Do you see any flaw? So this is another important thing. And I heard some people they decline and creation, and they actually accept the perfect creation, and they think that it's a very rare chance that such creature who can think can be created in this process, in this perfect process. So some atheists accept it, and to explain it, and they say that there were a lot of Big Bang attempts, and so some Big Bangs have failed, and some Big Bangs were successful, so that it led to our universe, to be created. First of all, it sounds like evolutionary theory, but it's like accepting a God, but God has no conscious interest. Like God doesn't intend to, cannot have any intention. So this is so illogical. And first of all, we don't see that evidence is clearly proven. This is the first thing. We never see something like that. We never observe other Big Bang attempts to be failed. And as far as we know, there's one Big Bang, right? And second of all, let's assume that there are some attempts have been created, and then why it has to go eternally? It's like it has a function to think and to design. And we see in the Quran God has a design and the universe has a design. But for them to explain design, they want to use like eternal attempt. But what is the power of that eternal attempt? And why there is an eternal attempt? Why at the end it creates human that think about universe, and it feels like it doesn't make any sense. So their approach to disprove God is like not very simple. It's like basically if they can, it's the simplest answer is like according to Occam's razor. In fact, the simplest answer is believe in God, so that you can know why you are here and why God has created you. And we still have questions, but we don't have like uh, unscientific physics hypothesis. It doesn't make any sense. So another thing is that they say like there are like billions of, there are eternal attempts of creating universe. Okay, let's assume we accepted it. So then why it create human like us? So it doesn't make any sense too. Like why? Like, in evolutionary theory, we know that somehow it doesn't have to create a soul, it doesn't have to create emotions, it doesn't have to create religion. So I'm thinking about religion and I'm thinking about God because I can think about religion and God. And so there is a place in my brain and there are things around me pushing me to think about God. And atheists are thinking about God too, but they're finding this as a solution, that unscientific thing, and they're actually not patient about this theory. So that if their theory is correct, are they working on the theory? No. They're trying to no, they just want that there's no God and it satisfies their heart somehow. Or their ego cannot accept the existence of God, then they will be responsible. They have some wrong assumptions about God, and then they cannot see miracles around them. They cannot see a beautiful universe, and so that's why they cannot believe. Mm. So physics is indeed a very important field, and God mentioned that in the Quran. And God mentions that created us with steps, and then also the time is relative. It's like something cannot make up. Like so, Prophet lived like 1,000 more than 1,000 years ago, and cannot just make up such things. It's like impossible. You cannot be that smart, and you cannot impress so many people based on the scripture. And this scripture is including physics, geographical, physical, geographical, mathematical miracles. And then, so that there's like you have to be really try to not to believe to be atheist. So so anyway, thanks for watching this video, and God knows better, and hope to see you in the next video.